hotel.
Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose. Up next, old medicine.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. Also, someone took a number 2 in the pool, and I am not happy about having to clean that up. Okay, first question. Who uses a bone folder? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, it's time. Welcome to the killing room. It's time for some pegging. Okay, now that I've said that out loud, it does sound weird. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey, you, pick the landing slots that kill. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. Pick a spot or I'll pick it for you. You're right, Bill Nye. Gravity is cool. They don't call them death zones for nothing. We're not done with you yet. You're a toast now, but you have options. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. I had my first kiss in 1986 while watching Halley's Comet fly by. When can I expect to be kissed again? Almost out of time. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Bonjour! Welcome back to the killing room. Hopefully you can defend yourself from ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Including any potential mind readers. Now, let's see if there are any matches. So predictable, so fatal. My family used to make a killing running this old hotel, and I'm here to make sure that killing never ends. Let's keep moving. Which Hostess snack has a swirl of cream inside? Time's almost up. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Follow me. The lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. Get your typing fingers ready because I'm starting right now. Dear dog owners, what is it like to feel unconditional love in spite of all of your human flaws? I bet it is really nice. How do you feel about having to pick up dog poop? I suspect that is the best part. Time's up. Alright, now let me get out my red pen and give this a once-over. And here's how you did. But did anyone do better than you? You were not the best. That's not even close to what I said. The final round isn't ready yet. You're not all supposed to die before that. Hey, wake up! You were having a horrible dream where you died before getting to the final round. That won't happen again. It's time for the next question. Which of these writers was a man? Time's running out. Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. That's annoying. Let's try another one. Robert Galbraith is a pseudonym sometimes used by what famous author? Almost up. Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Time for consequences. Time to try to save yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Make it hard to guess. If your password gets cracked, you die. Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. This is a team effort, so share clues out loud with each other. Time's almost up. I thought everyone was good at hacking passwords these days, but I guess I was wrong. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. What's the full name of Chronicles of Narnia author C.S. Lewis? Time's running out. Who picked this? Come with me. Math! It's back, baby! Do as much math as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing along. If any of them do better than you, you'll die. Let's go! So Americans say math, but the British say maths. That's weird, right? Only a couple seconds of math left. Wow, this ended with you to the power of dead. Whoa, you all died too easy, but I still need someone alive, so... See, having the most money is good for something. The time has come. Congrats on making it here alive, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. James Bond villains. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. The audience is not doing great. Venomous animals. Fortnite skins. Those ghosts are closing in on ya. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Launched online before 2000. Time is almost up. You are but shadows now. Animals with stripes. Types of poems. Geologic time periods. Time is almost up. I'm going too easy on you. Next question. Mediterranean islands. Time is almost up. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Practices of the Buddhist Eightfold Path. The tables have turned. Never marry. Time to make friends with the darkness. One last trap. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
in building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel. Car crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, I just pooped my pants!
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. And then we'll discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me. It's definitely me. Alright, first question. What's it called when a horse has one of those wide white stripes down its face? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to Room 101. It's non-smoking. I hope you like magic tricks. Pick a space in this box to hide yourself. I'm not sure if there's oxygen, so try shallow breathing. Any good magic trick needs some helpful volunteers. Good news, I'm giving you a sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. I've always hated magic. Mind freak! Ooh, I needed that. Don't worry, the end of your life isn't the end of your participation. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. What is the Japanese equivalent of LOL or haha? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, time for consequences. Welcome to Room 217. Donation time. You all get $500. Give some of that money to another player. The person with the most cash at the end will die. But if you give to someone and they have $1,000 or more, I will kill you instead. Begin. Time for fiscal revelations. Get rich and die trying. Growing up, I always told myself I wouldn't get into the family business of killing people in this hotel. But you probably never expected to be killed in this hotel either. Life's just funny, you know. Let's try another one. What very serious sport has a position called silly point? Who picked this? I want to show you something. A little something for the old people. I'm giving each of you a telephone, but I only have 2 phone numbers. Dial one of these numbers on your rotary phone before anyone else, or you die. You should be thankful I'm not making you pay for this call with quarters. Time's almost up. New phone. Who died? We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. If your great-aunt's kid has a kid, who is that kid to you? Who picked this? It's time. Time to get out the dice. It's real simple. The player who rolls the highest will die. But we've got some help to make this more interesting. You have an extra die that you can give to whoever you want to make their odds worse. A little too even-handed if you ask me, but whatever. Roll 'em! The player with the highest total dies. My money's on the player with 6 dice. Am I right? Death by dice. Let's keep moving. Oh my god, this is such a fun sleepover. Let's rate some heavenly bodies. What is the hottest planet in our solar system? Who picked this? Come with me. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. The rules are already on your device. Go, go! There's not a lot for me to do during this game. Well, I guess I'll update my LinkedIn account. Almost out of rules time. Look, I don't make the rules. Wait, no, I do. I do make the rules. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Tarot cards. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Here comes the next question. Dungeons and Dragons abilities. Moving on. Alfred Hitchcock movies. Ugh, I gotta get some harder questions. Don't fall behind. Here comes the darkness. Queen songs. Time is almost up. Moons of Jupiter. Time is almost up. Yikes, there's a ghost right behind you. Animals in Animal Farm. Animals statistically likely to outlive a moose. Wow, I don't know who's gonna win. This will slow you down. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. Time is almost up. You have to get all the right answers to escape.
Dictionarium, where words are the future and numbers are an alternate dystopian future we must avoid at all costs. You people are playing. You are my true favorites. In the Dictionarium, you will get a word you haven't heard before. You're going to define it, create a synonym, and use it in a sentence. You vote, you laugh, yada yada, it's a game! If you want to play along, join the audience by entering the room code. Let's begin! First things first, I'm giving you a word. Write down a definition that you think fits this word. This word tumbled out of the overhead compartment when I stood up to get my bag during a patch of extreme turbulence. Need to think of a word? What sound would a lamp make if it could talk or sing? Sweet Pete, submit your definition now! Show me the definitions! And now we vote. Pick your favorite definition. Your very, very favorite definition. And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that stole your heart. Vote, please. And the winning definition to be recorded forever in the Dictionarium is... Okay, let's do the same thing for our other word. Vote for your favorite. Pick your favorite definition. Your very, very favorite definition. Vote, vote, vote! Vote right now! I present the winning definition. Now it's time for your nimble brains to think of a synonym. Write down a fresh new word to pair with the fresh new definition on your crusty old device. This round is quick, so write fast. Is almost up. Let's see these words. Choose the word that best fits the definition. Please vote or you'll be in big trouble. And the winning synonym is... You get it. We're voting on the other one now. Come on, vote already. When there is a tie, the winner is random. Sorry. In round 3, you will use the word in a sentence. This is your last chance to add to the dictionarium entry, so make it count. Think of a sentence that uses the new word and write it down on your device. You are writing a sentence now. I can't wait to see what it is. Whoop, whoop. sentence. I am thrilled to present your sentences. It's time to vote. Come on, vote already. And the winning sentence is... You wrote, now you vote. It takes so long to decide. And the victorious sentence is... There it is. You built a whole dictionary entry. Thank you for this small piece of genius. This is exactly what the dictionarium needed. Thank you. But now let's see who won. Hurry back. I just found a new word and it's dipped in chocolate and rolled in sprinkles and I want to eat it but I won't. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. You have to answer quickly. No, you really mustn't tarry-em. And anybody can compete. A Tom, a Dick, a Harry-em. So gather in the living room, pull up a stool or chair.
Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm here to guide you through if you'd like. I am now initiating Security Protocol Yankee Hotel Foxtrot, which is a series of tests designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 18 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. I have repurposed the ship's quarters into unique testing areas. Impressive, huh? Choose an available room and your desired participants. Welcome to the Writing Pod. You will be given a fill-in-the-blank prompt. Answer honestly, because it will be scrutinized. The alien virus will allow the intruders to get something similar, but not quite right. When the correct prompt is revealed, it will be up to you to determine if any seem odd. As time winds down, I'll do my best to send the aliens some real stinkers. It's the least I can do. Humans received. A profession I'd like to try for one day is, and this is how the participants responded. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Look for any written answer that doesn't seem quite right, and don't forget to hit that suspicion button. Talk to each other and find the truth, but remember, 2 among you are aliens and will be lying. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the hurry up button to speed up the timer. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 16 minutes. By the way, all of this is distracting me from my comet dodging duties. You done ran out of time, Captain. Uh-oh, it seems I've underestimated the alien virus's capabilities. Aliens now have the ability to hack the prompts. When looking at their probe screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can help other aliens by secretly giving them a human prompt. I hope you got all of that because there's no way I'm repeating it. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. I really hope we make it through this. I've got Weird Al tickets this weekend. Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw it the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens harder prompts. You're welcome. If they're taking too long to draw, the hurry up button can help pick up the pace. Humans received the following prompt. Draw a duck. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, or they could just be a terrible artist. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. But I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicion. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Anybody lose a saw? I found a random saw. Welcome to the Opinion Holes, a place to hang out and let your opinions fly. Each participant will be presented with a bold statement. You will then provide your level of agreement or disagreement. Aliens, however, will be given a completely different statement. When the crew sees the full opinion, aliens may have to justify an outlandish position. Let's see what these players have to say. If they're an alien, their answer might be pretty out there. Here's the prompt humans should have received. Socks and sandals should not be worn together. And go. Look for someone answering out of character, or just start yelling at each other. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. The bioscanner is now online. If the team you send there passes a test, you'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Make sure you're checking out that probe screen from time to time. Get your drawing fingers ready. Their drawings could reveal an alien. Did I mention that if humans use all of their button pushes without success, you lose? Well, you do. Humans received Draw Les Miserables. What do we think? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Next, Captain, you're on the clock. Let's all agree to meet back here 1 year from today. Welcome to the deliberation deck. Humans will be given a difficult decision and must choose which answer seems appropriate to them. Aliens will see no dilemma and must choose their answers blindly. When the crew sees the full statement, aliens may have to justify their random selection or face suspicion. Let's see what these players choose. If they're an alien, I bet it's peculiar. What? And the human prompt was... You're confirming an evening job interview via email. Your last line probably shouldn't be... And discuss. Now you have to decide who's an alien, or just makes terrible life decisions. We're on the... Welcome to the extraction room. I bypassed some subroutines to stop the timer. What's that? Sorry, I thought someone actually thanked me. Since you were the one to push the button. Isolate the 2 crew members you believe are aliens and press confirm. Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide. Now the non-isolated members shall vote. If you all vote yes, and these players are aliens, then the humans and moi are safe. But if one of them is a human, then it's curtains for us all. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote has failed. Well, that was a bust. The crew member who pushed the button can no longer push it. Is the glitching getting worse? I feel like it's getting worse. All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Fun fact, I found a big rat in the opinion hold. This is the bioscanner. Unfortunately, the virus has got this place pretty screwed up. Participants will see a set of alien glyphs on their device. The captain will only see 3 glyphs and must describe them out loud. When 3 glyphs are tapped, the captain can lock in. If the glyphs match, the test will pass. The captain will then be able to learn one player's secret identity. But watch out, aliens may fail by tapping the wrong glyph on purpose. Captain, I'm sending you the correct glyphs now. The test has failed. Okay, that was suspicious. Maybe test humans next time. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Here we go again. Whom will you isolate? You only get 1 minute, so act quickly. time to vote. The vote has failed. Okay, some last-minute heroics would be nice. So, I don't know if humans or aliens are pushing the button, but you only get one push each. If the humans run out of... Let's see if you'll get it right this time. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Okay, time to vote. The vote passed. Avenge me.
Welcome aboard! I'm Chuck Hull, the ship's captain and MC. Grab your dummy and sign in. Anytime now. Anytime now. Hey. Toot, toot, we got a scoot. Let's move it, people. Anytime now. We don't have all day. Let's move it, people. Anytime now. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're going to write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. Okay, time to wrap things up. Now it's time to write some bits for tonight's competition. Follow the steps on your device to construct 2 jokes. We're at the halfway point. Stuck? Then hit the joke for me button. Time's almost up. Get what you can in. Looks like some of you didn't finish your jokes. Too bad. Good grief. We've corralled some great comedy for you. I feel so empty inside. Please give it up for our first comic. Oh yeah, don't forget to say your catchphrase. Vote for the joke you liked the best. And some credit to you. All right, let's hear it for our next comedian. Which comedian won that face-off? Let's keep it going for our next comic.
Squad, squad, did squad. Timer.
Make some noise for our next comic. And a tip of the hat to you. Our next comic needs no introduction. Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next comic to the stage. Ahoy! It's our next comic! about some points for you as well? Okay, you jokers, let's tally the scores. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comics joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. Oops, not everyone finished their punchlines. Do not panic, but do welcome our comedians back to the stage. A real Clash of the Titans. Vote for your favorite punchline. Only one of you can get a life vest.
Hey. Hey.
Comedy out at sea.
Fresh lab rats. Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records.
Just because you're my test subjects doesn't make me a queen. This crown does. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Now, let's see. I've got everybody's next of kin on file. Okay, let's do this. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which relationship pet name is everyone's best fit? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see who's who. Take out the outliers. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Vote on your devices now. The subject with the most votes gets the role. Makes sense to me. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Just don't spoil your dinner. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think rats always want to run the maze? That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Let's look at those votes. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're delicious. My darling, I positively love you. landed. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Select the next category. Which murder method would each of you most likely employ? Okay, make those matches. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the roll you're sure you're right about. Let's find out who you are. You mind if we switch drinks? Well, it'll be quick. Bang. Guess they won't need that melatonin after all. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these rolls for you. I've got a backup roll that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which roll should go to our mysterious test subject. I have no way of knowing how you feel about this. Here's how it all shook out. Oh, and you? You are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, you've each got some rolls under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. Your rolls tell me that you're polar opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better. For science! You're turned 10 years old again for one day. What do? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The others will decide who did the best. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. love results. I can tell from your rolls, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. You're a spy. An attractive counter-agent has the secret file. How do you get it from them? Write your answer on your device. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. All right, pick your final category. In the human centipede would each of you be? Also, we're sorry. Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see where we landed. Yippee! Way to go. Hooray! You get the a horrible, horrible bronze medal. The only winning move is not to play. They're all bad, but this is the worst. Sorry. Last one picked for a roll, huh? We've all been there. I've got a consolation roll that might do the job. Everyone vote on which roll should go to this perplexing subject. Always remember this moment. Here's our lineup. One last thing before we end the experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those rolls. Based on your rolls, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. What's your idea of a perfect, stress-free vacation? Type an answer on your device. There it is. Vote on your devices now. I feel so much better now. Ooh, we have a subject with a unique role. That means you get to do something special. Make a choice on your device. Let's see what happened. That was the final piece of the puzzle. Here come your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. Our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is...